Pat and Steve, I know it came in a loss, but Travis Hudson came in all kind of cheese touchdown under, I guess. What's that mean?
Yeah, I mean, he deserves it. I mean, the work that he puts in every single day. I mean, obviously, people watch the gameplay and like the game days and playing on the field and stuff like that. But he's a leader, man. He's someone that comes to work every single day and puts the time in. And so it just speaks to the person that he is, that he's able to go out there and break that record. And that was a great play in the big moment in the game. That's when he usually makes his big plays.
Far away.
I mean, just having an opportunity at the end of the game and not coming through. Getting the ball back with 4 minutes, and all you need is a field goal is a spot that we've been in a lot, and we've been able to do that. But obviously the first play, I tried to get a completion to Trav, but probably should just hang in there, and I think Hollywood would have opened up down the field. So just being better in that scenario. I mean, there's hit things here and there, but I think that's the biggest one. That's what you want. You want to get that opportunity at the end of the game, and we didn't. I didn't come through.
I'm kind of speaking of that already, but you guys have had such a knack for winning these close games for so long. Can you identify anything further than that? That's the difference.
Just not making the plays, not making the throws at the right time, and like I said, I mean, I had Hollywood probably on that play, and that's the drive starter. And once you get a drive started like that, you kind of get the momentum on your side. And so, staying true to my progressions and not just trusting the O-line that's they're going to block and get the guy a chance down the field and let him go out there and make a play.
How difficult is the road ahead?
I mean, obviously it's going to be tough to get back in the division race, but at the end of the day, all the goal is to get into the playoffs and try to make a run at it. And all you can focus on is next week. We got to learn from this one as much as possible, knowing that we're going to get a great opponent coming into Arrowhead this next week, and we're kind of at that point where we got to find a way to win football games, and got to keep moving forward. That's what this league's all about.
Patrick, on that note, it is uncharted territory for you guys to be in this kind of position. What is the message out there about that?
Yeah, I mean, you got to let it. I mean, it sucks. Don't get me wrong. Like you got to feel that, but you got to be able to kind of use that energy to push it into the next week, into the rest of the season. And all you can focus on is the next game. You get another opportunity to go out there and prove yourself. And obviously, we've been losing these close games recently, but we've played some good football in spurts. It's just about being more consistent. And until we go out there and do it, all you can do is just keep saying you got to keep practicing and getting better and better, and push yourself to go out there and do it on game day. Yeah, I mean, the first one I just got to make the throw. There's no other way around it. The play was designed for Trav, and I think Trav's wide open, but you have these alerts on your plays, and how the safety was sitting with Xavier's speed, I knew that he was going to have a chance down the field. I just got to give him a chance, kind of like I did Taekwon later in the game. It's like you got to give guys chances. I missed that one, and you missed Taekwon on the sideline. And I mean, you learn from it, but at the same time, against a good defense like that, you're not going to have these opportunities all game long. And so when they're there, you got to hit them. And I would say it's a great job by Xavier getting open and getting himself there. I got to give him a chance to make a play downfield.
Patrick, obviously this is a team that's won a lot of championships. How much do those successes maybe help you stick together during the time?
Yeah, I mean, it's not always been just championships. We've dealt with adversity, and guys have learned and gotten better from it. I mean, obviously this is something that we haven't dealt with so early in the season. But at the same time, I mean, I know what the guys in that locker room and know how they're going to respond, and all we can do is stick together and push ourselves to be even better, and try to do what we can to win this next week.
Is that the sort of thing where you feel the need to say something specific to the guys that you leave today, or anything like that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think Coach Reed says it when he kind of talks to us at the end of games and stuff like that. And it's always about the next week. And like I said, you gotta feel it. I mean, it sucks losing this football game, and when you think you have a chance to win it, and you don't do that, and kind of get yourself behind. But at the end of the day, all you gotta do is find a way to get in. And we got a lot of games ahead of us, and we're gonna do our best to put ourselves in position to go out there and play our best football each and every week.
Patrick, how do you feel about where you guys are? And I don't mean standings-wise, just how you're playing.
I think we're really talented. We got a lot of great players. It's just about being more consistent, and I think it starts with me. There's times where I'm firing and I'm throwing the ball and we're moving the ball down the field at ease, but at the same time, there's times where we go in spurts where I miss throw like I did, or a protection call, or whatever that is. And so it's just about being more consistent. That's what this league is, and we haven't been consistent enough to win football games, but it starts with me.
What do you see on the interception?
Yeah, I mean, I was rolling out to the right. I mean, just you can't do it. But I thought I'll have to look on the film. I thought I had Elijah kind of down the sideline, and I was gonna give him a chance, and I just didn't throw it high enough. At the end of the day, I got 29 to go to me because he was guarding him, and I didn't throw it high enough. He jumped up and made a good play. So I mean, I've made that throw before, but at the same time, with the type of football game we're in, don't put the ball in harm's way. Take the 3 points and move on to the next possession.
I know you love driving in those late game situations, but on those, in that last position, like 4 minutes left, what eats away at you most that you guys put 3 down?
Yeah, it's just I just being in that situation before. It's like once you get that first down, I know it's cliche, but you do get the momentum on the drive. And you get the defense on their heels, and the fact that I didn't take that shot down on the first play, and then the second play we weren't able to get much going. So then the third play they kind of have where they can kind of lean forward and blitz and do stuff like that. Just knowing the situation. I've been in that situation before, so finding a way to get a completion, get that first down, put us in the driver's seat, and then push the envelope. But at the same time, I didn't find it there, and they came up with a good blitz on that third down. So they didn't give us give myself much of a chance.
Last two, Pat and Steve Bush. I know it came in a loss, but Travis must have made all kind of cheese touchdown under, I guess. What's that mean?
Yeah, I mean, he deserves it. I mean, the work that he puts in every single day. I mean, obviously, people watch the gameplay and like the game days and playing on the field and stuff like that. But he's a leader, man. He's someone that comes to work every single day and puts the time in. And so it just speaks to the person that he is, that he's able to go out there and break that record. And that was a great play and a big moment in the game. That's when he usually makes his big plays.
Last one, Steve.
Pat, can you talk about how tough this Broncos defense is? How did your offensive line look?
I thought they did a great job. That's a good defensive line on all 5 positions, and they have guys that come in, and I thought they did a great job. Caliendo hopping in there at one point and doing it and holding his own as well, and so I'll be good for them going forward. But at the same time, I got to utilize that and make those throws down the field whenever they do give me that time. So just about being more consistent for myself. But I thought they played a good football game today.
Thanks, Patrick.
The echoes of Arrowhead Stadium have rarely sounded so uncertain. For the Kansas City Chiefs, a team whose name has become synonymous with winning, the 2025 season feels like a story written in a different language. Once the darlings of the AFC West, feared for their late-game heroics and explosive offense, the Chiefs are now stumbling through a campaign riddled with missteps, missed opportunities, and unfamiliar mediocrity. Their most recent defeat, a disheartening 22-9 loss to the Denver Broncos, left fans stunned and the team's playoff ambitions teetering on the brink. The loss dropped Kansas City to an uninspiring 5-5, a record that whispers of past failures more than future triumphs. It's a far cry from the dominance the Chiefs have exerted since 2016, when they first seized control of the division and never looked back. Now, they are forced to watch as other teams surge past them in the standings, their once-inevitable postseason journey suddenly filled with detours and dead ends. The tension surrounding the team is palpable, and nowhere was it more evident than in the brief, somber words of Travis Kelce after Sunday's game. Kelce, who had just set a new franchise record with his 84th career touchdown, stood before the media and dismissed the significance of his achievement with a single, cutting remark. The record, he insisted, meant nothing in light of the team's current predicament. For a player whose passion and leadership have been foundational to the Chiefs' recent successes, Kelce's frustration was both telling and contagious. It underscored the reality that individual milestones are hollow when the team is struggling to find its identity. The Chiefs' offense, once a well-oiled machine orchestrated by Patrick Mahomes' improvisational brilliance, has sputtered and stalled at the worst possible moments. Injuries and inconsistency have plagued the passing attack, while the running game has failed to provide the necessary balance. Each game has become a coin flip, a far cry from the days when the Chiefs seemed to control their own destiny. The defense, often criticized in years past for its inability to make stops in crucial situations, has shown flashes of improvement but remains unreliable. The Broncos, a team that has spent years living in the Chiefs' shadow, capitalized on every Kansas City mistake and outplayed them in all 3 phases of the game. Denver's coach, Sean Payton, drew upon the memory of a crushing loss at Arrowhead Stadium last November, using it as motivation to galvanize his squad. The result has been a remarkable turnaround, with the Broncos now sitting at 9-2 and firmly in control of the division. Their resilience and newfound belief have propelled them to the top, leaving Kansas City scrambling for answers. Quarterback Von Nick, who engineered the game-winning drive against the Chiefs, spoke of his team's confidence in close games. It's a quality that Kansas City once possessed in abundance, but now seems to have misplaced. The Chiefs' lone bright spot came when Mahomes found Kelsey in the end zone for a 21-yard touchdown, briefly giving Kansas City a glimmer of hope. But the moment was fleeting, and the Broncos responded with a precision that left little doubt about the outcome. Coach Andy Reid, revered for his steady hand and strategic acumen, now faces the daunting task of rallying a team that has grown accustomed to winning, but is suddenly confronted with adversity at every turn. His impressive record following bye weeks has offered little comfort this season, as the Chiefs have struggled to recapture the magic that once made them the league's most feared opponent. The road ahead is daunting, with critical matchups against the Colts and Cowboys looming on the horizon. Every snap, every possession, now carries the weight of a season on the brink. Can the Chiefs rediscover the formula that made them champions, or will the 2025 campaign be remembered as the year the dynasty cracked? The stakes are higher than ever, and the answers are as elusive as a Mahomes scramble. For fans and players alike, the only certainty is that every moment matters, and the next chapter in this unpredictable season is waiting to be written.
I know, I'm really excited too. I'm so excited. And I love that you're excited too. And you would absolutely love him. He's the most fun person. I'm sure at some point you guys will get to all hang out, but
yes. He's a big, strong American football player.
Yeah.
He was on stage with you, wasn't he? I saw that show when he came on stage with you.
He was so good.
He just picked you up and
he's such a natural, just in life. Like he's just kind of like never been nervous about anything in his entire life.
Right.
So it's pretty fun. He's all the things. He's like fun and vibrant and has this infectious personality and makes me laugh so much. But like, yeah, you're looking for there's a line in the song that says that you just wanted a best friend who you think is hot. Like, and it's kind of like, well, that's kind of it, you know? Writing songs is one of my favorite things. And I did kind of nurture a fear earlier on in my career that if I ever wasn't truly miserable in my personal life, would I be able to write? And I think that's one of the reasons I love this album so much is we were like catching lightning in a bottle every time we were writing songs for this record. And I do think that someone in your life who fuels you, who makes you more you. Everyone in my life is like, you've never been so yourself, which is this interesting thing that you've been you your whole life, but we are different shades and different ourselves at different volume levels. And this person came into my life and everybody's like, yeah, you've never been so you. And I think that comes through in music. People who fuel you, they fuel every part of you and they make you walk taller and they make you present in a more vibrant way. And so hopefully that